Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you saw my video yesterday, you'll know what this video is about. But so I washed my cat with the Dawn soap as was recommended, and it worked like a charm, you guys. I was just going through her fur. Okay, so first of all, today she wasn't as like hectic as yesterday. I think she's kind of starting to get used to it. I mean, she doesn't like it, you know, like she fought me the entire time. Not the entire time. Like, I would say the first like 20 minutes she was like, "Oh my god, what are you doing to me?" You know, because I wanted to make sure all of her fur is wet up to her neck. I did not get her face at all. I did get the top of her head because I was watching some videos where the lice would go to the top of the head and kind of like hide there, you know. So I did get the top of her head and down, and her neck and down. I did not get her face because, you know, I did not want her to go through that. But I was just going through her fur, and all of the lice I have went through or stumbled upon are dead. They are dead, and it's just kind of like, that is a miracle. My process was I got her fully wet from the neck down, even her stomach, because that's where, you know, a lot of them were on her stomach. So I really, when I was, you know, washing her with the soap, I was really focusing on her stomach, like her under area, you know, like her stomach and her, I mean, their boobies aren't up here. Their boobies are down there. But anyways, underneath her her stomach, underneath her legs, just really focusing in that area. I also really focused on, like, you know, the top of her body as well as her neck, because I did see a video where they said to really focus on the neck and the belly, because, you know, apparently that's like the warm places, and I don't know. So anyways, I was really scrubbing her down, and I was noticing as I was scrubbing her and kind of like rinsing her off and then like making more suds and putting more bubbles and all that stuff, a lot of the fleas came off of her dead. And I was like, oh my god, because yesterday I used soap. Let me go get the soap I used yesterday, and I'll be right back. Okay, I turned that light off because I did not like the little globe thing anyway. Anyway, so I used this yesterday, and I was like, you know, it should work, right? But today I got, because yesterday I was talking to my friend Chris at work, and he was all like, use Dawn soap, like that something in there like kills all of them or something. And I was like, oh my god, I totally used that. So I used it today, and literally it is a miracle. I pulled off, I have a plate here because they're dead, so they can't really jump around. But if you can see that, yeah, I was going to get a baggie, but this was like the closest thing to me because she was sitting here looking out the window, like really focused on something. So I was like, this is perfect time to go through her fur, get any off of her that are dead. So that's so far. I know there's more. I honestly thought that there was only like 3 or 4. Sorry, it's starting to rain and my window's open because it's really hot. So if you like hear anything, I'm sorry. But I honestly thought there was only like 3, 4, maybe 5 max. But this right here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 fleas right here. And I know there's much more because I haven't even looked on her belly, and that's where I've seen most of them. So I'm just kind of like, oh my god, I didn't even realize what my cat was going through. Because can you imagine that? Like, all of those creatures, like, biting you? Oh, my gosh. Oh. I just really hope this Dawn stuff kills the eggs as well. Because they do plant, you know, flea eggs, you know, you guys. So hopefully that Dawn, like, just looking at it makes me feel scratchy. It's just kind of like, how does she put up with that? And just thinking about it, there were like times when I looked at her and she was just laying there, you know, like just laying there chilling out. Like, while these things are biting her, like crawling out. Ugh. Can't do it. I honestly, nope. So today, I'm sad that I had to give her another bath and put her through that, but I'm happy that I did, because, you know, it's kind of like I killed the things that were like really bugging her and like making her go crazy, and like making her go sad, you know. She was like sad. Like normally she's like happy running around, like she'll meet us at the door. It's just, but like like recently, since she's gotten them, it's just kind of like she's just kind of like in a corner just biting at herself. And it's like, at first I was like, what's wrong with Callie? Like, is she sick? And then I realized after brushing her, I was like, oh my gosh, she has fleas. So I'm happy that I killed him, and I do not feel sad or remorse about it at all. They can all burn it out, okay? You want to come to my house, okay, and you want to eat up my cat? Ain't gonna happen, okay? Ain't gonna happen, okay? So I'm debating, because I put the, it's not Frontline, it's Ultra Guard on her, and it did not work. So I'm just thinking of not doing that at all, and just giving her a bath once a week, you know, with this Dawn soap. And just, you know, if she gets fleas again, don't worry, because I'm going to be giving her baths every week, boy. So, yes. And I really hope she doesn't fight me the next time. Because, you know, this is just ridiculous. And she has never had fleas in her entire life. And when we were back home, she was an outdoor cat. But then when we got here, I decided not to let her go outside, you know, because it's kind of like she doesn't know where she is. You know, she has gone out like once or twice the entire time we've been here. And the first time, it was fine. But the second time she went out, it was kind of like she came back, and a few days later, she was like biting herself, scratching herself, and it's just like, I mean, ever since now, I have been putting on when I was back home, I would put on Frontline, because, you know, Graham would buy that. So, but now it's kind of like I don't have $60, you know, to be paying for that. Well, I mean, I guess I do, actually. Never mind. Actually, I think I'm going to start doing that. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her a bath with Dawn soap once a month. The day before, I have to put on her flea stuff. Or I can give her a bath with Dawn soap. And then when she dries, I can just put the Frontline stuff on her. There we go. Thinking. Okay. So, anyways, the fleas are all dead. I do not know if the eggs are all dead. I'm hoping they are all dead. There are fleas that I could honestly not get out of her fur. It's kind of like they were stuck in there. So I'm thinking when her fur dries, I'll just brush her like really good. You know, just brush her really, really, really good, and just try and get them all out, because I don't want her to be licking herself, you know, and then like eating fleas, you know, that's gross. Okay, fleas carry diseases, okay? Ugh, just looking at, ooh, okay, well, I have to go. Now I'm like making myself itchy, just scratching my, oh, okay. Anyways, I have to go. Please like and subscribe, and if your cat or dog or bunny or anything ever gets fleas, I would totally recommend using dog soap because that shiznits is the bestness, okay? So, please like and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys next week. Woo, woo, woo. Also, I did go to Ulta today and Beauty Brands today. So, and Kroger's. Oh my god, I cannot believe how much I spent on money on makeup today. I got paid today and I mean, I paid the things that I need to pay for first. You know, like my health care, my phone, you know. So, please like and... No, I don't want to say that again. I'll see you guys later. Bye.